One of the keys to preparing students for the workforce is early exposure to science and math.
Duke University is taking an innovative approach to teaching kids, some of the smartest kids in the country, not just here on the Triangle, but across the country and actually across the globe, to give them a jump start in mathematics, technology, and engineering.
Idea of our future looks like this, the setting.
These high school students from around the country are converging on Duke's campus to help plan the future.
The first few days we created artifacts from the future, which was kind of making a tangible product to show people what we wanted a future to look like.
It's the ultimate design task.
The Futures Institute at Duke University's TIP program is reserved for the smartest of the smart, the highest scoring students in Duke's talent identification program, TIP.
It's sort of letting your imagination go loose and sharing it to others and building upon it.
Exploring space and technology to question what will life be like in the year 2040.
Stem cell research will create a sort of immortality for humans where time doesn't govern humans and therefore we don't age.
A 3-week camp on Duke's campus. These teenagers are encouraged to explore how they could help shape the future.
The future is not predestined, is not pre-written, but is actually a space for them to navigate, understand, and make their own decisions within.
So they're in high school, but they're getting this concept.
Oh, they get it like that.
The Futures is really just one segment of a much larger TIP program that scouts the brightest students from rising 6th graders through the 12th grade, reaching 2.5 million students in its 34-year history.
We really try to encourage creative and critical thinking through active learning.
TIP's Director of Innovation and Outreach says this summer alone, 11,000 students are participating in TIP.
Classes that give students the opportunity to study medicine and robotics and nanotechnology and media.
And these are fun classes, too.
Fun classes. I mean, the students are having fun. It's a risk-free environment, so we don't give students grades.
While Duke in Durham is home base, there are TIP host academies across the country, as well as a summer studies program in India. And there are plans to expand to China, an impressive network with proven success.
TIP was life-changing. It was one of the best experiences of my life. It probably put me on the path towards becoming a professor because I felt like my professors were role models, my peers were my role models.
Dr. Rachel Newcomb was in the TIP program in the late 1980s, now a cultural anthropology professor at Rollins College in Florida.
TIP taught me that it was okay to be smart.
And that may be one of the biggest lessons here. Academically gifted students who can at times be socially challenged. Here, things like evolutionary biology is common conversation. Is it nice to be in a classroom with sort of like-minded people?
Yes, definitely. You don't get that in school, and this is a whole new dynamic of learning.
So Duke's TIP program is an invitation-only program for some of the smartest kids in the country, but it does give us an idea of how to create sort of an innovative, create a learning environment that's different, sort of a learning environment that's interactive, that could be potentially expanded beyond the TIP program.
For the latest WNCN uploads, subscribe or click here.